Hello there, YouTube, and good evening. I apologise for the tardiness, but I had to eat. Good evening, Andy K. How are you, my friend? How are you? So, the Mark V, Cobra Mark V is really cool. Very cool. I've had a run about on one today, so... And... yeah, let's have a little look at it. You've probably seen it on other streams, but... this is my turn to wax lyrical about the little ship, the new little ship on the block. I'm sat at one of the engineers in Colonia. Have just finished engineering the ship. And at the moment I have got a 5B. A 5B frame shift SCO drive. Sorry, a 4B frame shift SCO drive on the machine. Because I was experimenting. So on the way back to get the 5A, the 4A, we'll give it a wee run. And we'll talk about the build when we dock next. So we'll get away for this engineer. I think that the uses for this ship as a multi-purpose ship are really going to be determined on a pilot's preference, which is really cool. There seems to be kind of meta builds for the Mandalay and the Python Mark II. Maybe a little bit less so for the T8 because it's a cargo hauler, but this one is really open to kind of what you want to do to it, I guess. And the beauty of Colonia is that the engineers are all really close, so and you can get more than one thing done in each engineer. So I think I've kind of done everything I need to do without going too deep into the engineering side of things. Well, we're going to go to Colonia. Not the carrier yet. We'll go to the carrier in a minute. We'll go to Colonia. Oh, laggy. And we'll go to Jack Station when we get there. On the way there, we'll do a little bit of a trial on the SCO drive. And we'll use the Sanctuary port as a reference, I guess. Or that planet we're next to as a reference. That's good enough. That dock, I guess, is good enough. So, the B drive, I never seen anybody run when the partners were playing with us back during the partners program. So, bad partners. Please use all the drives and show us them. Bad partners. And the reason for that is that there's obviously different fuel economies and speed, so we'll show you them just now. So we're sitting at full thrust and we're going to go SCO. We're going to go SCO. And just watch the distance if you can see it okay in the stream for the Mizuno dock, which we're going away from. According to my notes, the 4B should top out about 265 tons of fuel per hour. And it's really stable. And it's going at a whopping great 6,400-ish times the speed of light. It's got a phenomenal range, this ship. Absolutely phenomenal range. We're already at 217k light seconds. 217.50k light seconds to nowhere, but nonetheless, we're going fast to get there. And I reckon that the fuel the fuel use for that ship at that rate isn't going to make it go any quicker in the same distance you would get out the faster fuel, but it is going to make it go longer. I know it's kind of common sense, but it's true. So for braking speed records, you're going to need full thrust. We're now passing 500 and nearly 600 kilolight seconds. It's absolutely nuts, the drive. It's like they've taken some of the best bits for the Python and some of the best bits for the Mandalay and smashed them together and come up with this. Unbelievably good. And I mean, if 6,000, if 6,400 times the speed of light isn't fast enough to get you somewhere, then well, you're asking a lot, really. But there's another 600 times the speed of light in this sucker when we go to full tilt. The Mandalay I got was what I like to refer as the council Mandalay. It was the standard one, and it came with modules you would be pretty rapidly changing, because the 5E that it comes with, the 4E, sorry, that it comes with, its fuel use is high and its speed is low, so it's just not going to be what you want to use. We're now at 25% fuel and we're over 1 million light seconds away from where we started. And that's in the space of me just talking a little. There's 10%. 1.2. And there's 5%, so we'll stop now. 1.3 million light seconds. That's more than enough to explore the vast majority of systems in Elite Dangerous. There will be the odd one, for talking's sake, like Hut and Orbital, that might be not done. But yeah, this is good. This is good. So we're going to go and get some fuel from where the hell are we going again? Colonia, yeah. Where are you, Colonia? There it is. So still kind of on course for that. And let's head over there. And we're going to try the super cruise at full speed. But that's something that you've seen before in the partners when they were testing it on the beta, and I don't think anything's changed. Oh, this is the first stream I've done I've prepared for, and then things went to rat shit at the end, so so maybe that's a hint I shouldn't prepare nothing. I don't know. So we're going to go to Jack Station. So we're going to go full tilt to Jack Station. Five seconds were by it way quick. I mean, okay, I wasn't really aiming to stop there, but we're 2,000 light seconds by it. It's so fast. And this is the B. This is the B class. This is the B class. So we're at the same speed we were doing before, 6,400. If we... Whoa! What did I forget about? I forgot about my fuel, didn't I? Uh-oh. Alright. I kind of forgot to refuel. So let's see what kind of damage has been done. Because we've literally got no fuel left. None whatsoever. And we're 90,000 light seconds away. Oh no, what's he done? So we're going to head back to Ratray again. And we can't, because we've no fuel. Uh-oh. So we're going to need to hope we get there, or we're going to kill one Cobra Mark 5 in the process of testing. I would think this will be tight, maybe. Maybe not. Oh no, I don't want to go there. There, I want to go there. I don't know if there's anywhere closer space-wise. Jump distance-wise, is there another star closer? You'd think there would be in Colonia. Look at all the carriers here, oh my god. What's going on? Everybody came here for the Thargoids coming. We can't make it, everything's low fuel. Uh-oh. If you hear a little bit of rustling and it's me eating my dinner. This might be close. We might not make this. The rebuy cost of this ship is only 533,000k. So I'm not too fussed about the cost of the rebuy. I just want to show you the module damage we've had with that crash there. Which is not completely destroyed the ship. I've seen some of the other ships on the older ships be really, really poor. This one's got everything at 95% just about, apart from the FSD, where the brunt of the force has been. And one of the major differences and one of the major drawbacks with this ship compared to the Mandalay is you can't really switch the SCO drive on and forget about it. Now, I could alleviate this problem by fitting an extra fuel tank. But what you really need to do is not be stupid and careless like I've been here. We're 5,000 light seconds short, which is not bad really considering where we ended up. But I'm afraid everything's no working because we've not got any fuel. I may be wrong here, but didn't a ship used to blow up when it ran out of fuel? I don't know. Anyway. I'd love to say that there was no Cobra Mk hurt in the making of this video, but that is not the case. Oh, we're destroyed. So yeah, 16 ton of fuel. You have to pay attention, and I didn't. How come that's 579? That's weird. Okay, so you have to be careful because of the tonnage of the fuel. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the A class in. But the B class is well capable of carrying out some exploration that's on. And it does give you a little bit further you can go in the system. I think the only other thing that's maybe worth pointing out is the B class FSD SCO drive can give you about 55 light years. Again, it's not in the same region as the Mandalay, but then again, nothing is. But this would be a comfortable ship, especially exploring with carrier support, I would think. And Xtaseh, who I'm on now, hasn't got a Mandalay, so any exploration I'll be doing, I reckon I'll be doing in this guy. So that'll be kind of interesting. But we're going to go and fit the A. We're going to go and fit the A drive, so. And hopefully we'll not destroy the ship. But there is another test we need to do, so it could very well happen again. So we're going to swap out the 4B for a 4A. And in good old Blue Peter fashion, here's one I prepared earlier. And both of these frameshift drives are engineered the same way. But we'll talk about the build scene as we're here. It'll be quick. No hard points, easy. No utilities. We don't need to worry about cooling on this ship. It's like any of the other ones with the SCO. It's really good at keeping itself cool. The core internals, it's still the original lightweight alloy that I got for the Arc Spy, and I've modified it for heavy duty, which is taking the hull up and reduced my damages a little bit. So this maybe be an error, we shall see. I've went with a 2A power plant, which has been engineered to give me the power I need, and just a little bit more. So one of the convenient reasons of being in Colonia was the guy I think to do that was here. The thrusters, clean tuning, and I don't know if I've managed to get an engineering modification on. No, I've not done it. I forgot. Sorry, the power plant was stripped down as well, so a wee bit less weight. The FSD, increased range and deep chance, that was the one that gave me the most jump drive. And as you can see down there, I'm just getting over 60 light years with the A class, which is pretty decent. The 3A life support has been lightweighted. The only reason I don't have as a 3D is I can't find anywhere to buy one in Colonia. I haven't looked at carriers, but there you go. The 3D distributor. So you look at that and you think I'm well underpowered, but the reason for that is I've fitted something in the utilities which I've switched off if I need it. We'll get to that when we get there. The 3D sensors are for weight and I've made them long range, so they go a fair way. Although 7 kilometers compared to the light second range I've got, I don't know, maybe SCO drive ships need mega good sensors. And the 16-ton fuel tank, which is the default one that came with the council buy, so it's not something I'm comfortable with, because of my fondness to switch off when I'm doing something or get distracted by things going on in real life. So going on to the optional internals, we got a Guardian booster, we got a fuel scoop, and these were okay together. The 6D fuel scoop on the Mandalay is because it's got 32 tons of fuel. This one's only got 16, so any extra fuel I put in here, I'll need to bear in mind that it'll affect the scoop rate, but it's worth having that extra fuel, I think. 2 empty compartments, so I could easily put a fuel tank here. I'm not going to just now though. A 3D generator for weight, and it's modified with enhanced low power and stripped down. So yeah, it's not drawn as much for the power resources, but it's not able to protect the hull as much. So again, that might be something. That might be something that's a problem. We'll do a test, we'll find out. The auto-field maintenance units for repairing modules, and it's shielded, and it's only got 1 dot in it, and it's switched off. So I'll use that when I turn off the Guardian frameshift booster, because I don't need it when I'm repairing. There is an option for maybe putting a repair limpet in here, but I don't think you're going to die for anything you can repair. You may just die and there's nothing you can do about it, or you run out of fuel and there's nothing you can do about it. I've had to fit a 2G in a planetary for the planetary vehicle. That's if you want to. That's if you want to do a bit of exploring on the ground. But you'd lose 6 ton if you take that off, which boosts the light year range up a little bit. Once the servers catch up. Is it me or is it just laggy? Is it laggy? Oh, I think are we going to DC? Uh-oh. Oh, that was a big... Is it still lagging? Oh. I wonder if there's a bug because of the storage here. Great. I may have to log in again. Ah, the joys of streaming on server tick change and patch day. I should have known better, really, shouldn't I? But anyway, the reason the auto maintenance unit is there is I've got it's something I can fit. It doesn't add any mass to the ship, so, and it's a little bit of insurance because using the SCO drive can it can put a strain on some things. Let's just say that. So I think that would be good for a longer trip. It's not something I've got on the Mandalay, so I don't think having it or not having it's it's going to be vital. But if you're in a ship that's not got a carrier supporting it, then I think having one of these things and potentially a repair limpet would be a damn good idea. And definitely a additional fuel tank. It may even be worth sacrificing the bigger booster, the frame shift booster, and putting a bigger fuel tank in. But I don't know. 32 ton of fuel would be the same amount of fuel as the Mandalay, and looking at the way this ship's running, I think you would be more inclined to be, if you're a Mandalay flyer doing the same thing, it wouldn't be that far different. Let's come back in a minute. Because the game is stuck in a rut. Oh, pre-built ships. Cobra Mk. So I had to buy this out with the game. So there's the Stellar one. I never had the apps for that. And I own that one because I had the arcs at the time, so whoa. And here is what the ship comes with out the box. Toggle details. There we go. So the pulse lasers were removed. It doesn't show you the utilities because there's nothing there. Kept the lightweight alloys, power plant thrusters, frame shift, life support, power distributor sensors were all changed, and the fuel tank I kept. No utilities. And the siege shield generator was binned. The 2 cargo racks were binned. The docking computer was retained, but the super cruise assist was removed. And the other things that I added, I mentioned. The Guardian booster there. And the 5, the fuel scoop in the 4. And the 3s had the SRV bay and the AMFU, so I'm not sure exactly how much it cost. It wasn't too expensive, but let's see if it's lost the module, shall we? That'd be funny. Nothing would surprise me. I was wanting to look at outfitting and see the jump range change, wasn't I? It's quite laggy the servers. I'm seeing lag. The bay's still there. Do you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk moving it. It's not worth it. Yeah, but the range will go up a little bit, but it's good enough for this. So what I need to do is go somewhere. So let's have a look around about Colonia at some of the planets we've visited and see if there's anything a decent distance away. Because off the top of my head, I can't remember. And I don't know if there's a way to find that out. Can we remember where we tested the Python Mark II when we were here? We found a good system, and I can't remember what it was. Do you remember that, Andy? Oh God, where was it now? It was something we've been to. Was this going to be laggy as well? I'll maybe look through some of the old right. So we spent absolute ages with this nebula. And I'm pretty sure that Andy come back from a I don't know if it was this one or the other one now that I think about it. Was it H? Was it this one or the further away one? Might have been the further away one. Look at the amount of stars in Colonia. It's nuts. You can't see anything. Oh my God. This was the one we were... No, that's not the right number. Oh my God, how many bloody nebulas is here? That was the one we paid a visit to, I think. And that was the one we went to. That was it. That was it here. Holy. Holy mother goodness. Right. Visited. Okay. That'll cut the crap a little. Where is it? Where'd you go, Nebula? Nebula, where are you? Where did it go? Oh my god. I thought you used to see Nebula when you were in the galaxy map and you turned that stuff off like that. That's not much good to anybody, is it? Oh. Why have I got that bookmarked? Oh my god, where is this nebula? I've been driven nuts here. H80 something. Where is it? There it is. Oh my god. Ah, where'd it go? Oh. I wonder if it's deleted the ones I've been to. Surely not. I'm sure this was where we were. Oh. Dry. Oh god. DRY. AEA. Lee. AAA. H89. Can I do that? Can I find it? DRY. AEA. Lee. AAA. What the hell's going on? H10. Hang on. Come on. But are they all nebulous? Are they all nebulous? Oh no, they're stars, but they're nebulous. There we go. Come on, get there. Happy days. Right, this is 3,000 light years away, give or take, I think. 3,000 light years. And a Cobra Mark 5, what do you reckon? That would be... Plotted that. 42 jumps. What were you when you did that again? 42 minutes back to that nebula. On this little ship. And that's 3,000 light seconds away. That's a good test cruise, isn't it? Let's go. What are we doing better? Let's go. station is awash. Look at this. Oh, things are bringing. Evening blog talk, mate. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're not freezing yourself off like I am now in Scotland. It's murder. Oh, is it an A? What is this? A horrible one? Is this a horrible one? Is this a neutron? This looks like a neutron to me. Oh, it's throwing me about like I'm... We are supercharged. So the Mandalay gets you nearly 300 light years. And more. Oh, the Mark V's beautiful. I'm in one now. It's so cool. I've blown it up once already. This stream. Oh, I'm forgetting to honk. Come on. Can we beat it? 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 No. Damn it. We're looking for a system with a planet of interest far away. That's the deal. Oh, it never honked again. It's not this one. Moving on. Apparently, the Titans going to go down, and there's an awful lot of returning players to the game. I can't exactly remember the numbers that Andy told me earlier. He'll maybe write them down in chat, but the number of players in the game was quite a lot for a server reboot kind of thing. I'll need to get some Titan action though before it goes. We'll have a wee look on the map. Did I no, I thought it was 100%. 59 light years. 59 light years isn't bad, is it? What's that again? 60 to 64. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about colonisation because we don't really know enough about it yet. But I personally think that that this little ship is going to be good for that. Because stick another 16 ton fuel tank on this, and you're not really going to lose the ship due to lack of focus. You've plenty of fuel to make that mistake and get re-scooped again. And the range that will give you to deploy a base somewhere would be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The fuel scoop, when you're eco running, is going to be good enough, but when you're kind of getting somewhere, yeah, you need to have a point to stop and refuel. Oh, that's a big star, isn't it? I'm not seeing any heating problems at all in this ship. I mean, I'm right up close to this thing and 50–60% scooping. $12 bodies here. Let's see if there's distant planets here. Distant worlds. Remember that? How far away are you? Earth masses. It's going to be gas giants galore here. Right, get rid of that nonsense. Oh, some more stuff. More biggie stuff. E3. E2. I mean, it's only 6,000. What kind of star's that? Oh! A Herbig AEV. Wow. Hey, we don't see many of them floating about, do we? "7,000 light years per second. Will we get a chance to get it that fast? No, because we're already there. Oh my god. This ship is shit off a shovel, man. It's a huge dilemma. I'm really glad I've got I've not got any arcs left on a Cosmic Drifter, because I would be sorely tempted to buy this, but he'll just stick with a Mandalay and that'll be it. Can you scoop for these stars? I don't know if you can. A hair big E80B star. Hair big. Is that a stellar catalogue, is it? I've never seen them in the on the, what do you call it? Stellar Hertzsprung Russell diagram thing. No scooping for this. No scooping happening. Alright. I mean, we were literally there in seconds. The same as... It's the same as Amanda. I'll give you that. But... Oh, it's a new star. Oh, that's cool. So there's a new star and an old star beside each other. Herbig. "28 bodies. I would just feel a bit more. What's the word? I'd feel a bit safer with the additional fuel. I'm just saying. An American astronomer, an American guy. Okay. I wonder if there's any kind of Earth-like moons, and I don't mean like a couple of Earth-like worlds in barycentric orbit around each other. I mean like a moon around a gas giant that's, you know, that's cool. I'm not running any add-ons. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Biological. 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 Alright, let's go and have a look. Oh. It's so quick you literally can't take a drink and you're flying by something. Oh my god. To right of the main sequence, okay. That's to the right of the main sequence. So they fall into the main sequence, okay. One. Oh, bacterium. Isn't that disappointing? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'd have done it if it was stratum or something like that, but I'm not doing it. 16 ton of fuel and a big jump is taking 3.2, I think. 3 point something. I need to look at the... maybe a wee bit more after me messing about with the engineer, but... I think it would be a decent taxi for bubble hopping round about the bubble on Cobra Mark IV. I think that's what Andy said he used his Cobra Mark III for, so I think it could do the same thing. Oh, could it be a Thargoid world out this far? Uh-oh. Atmospheric type, 95% nitrogen, 4.7% argon. I wonder if the Thargoids breathe argon. There's something else here. There's something else here too. Let's go and see the ammonia world. Any life forms here? See if I jump out and find Thargoids, I would cry. I done that in the bubble. I jumped out onto a what do you call it? A mega ship, and it had Thargoids attacking it. Wasn't anywhere near the Thargoid war or anything like that. Just before Clohico decided to up sticks and move to Earth. I don't think it gets on too well with the neighbours though. There's a little bit of clash of personalities there. Hey, 100%. Woo! Tell us about the planet. What does it tell us? Oh, wrong map. Sorry. $440 pressures. Tidily locked. With that beastie there. It's a cool orbit. They three are in very central of each other. Anyway, moving on. I do want to explore in this. I really do. I just don't know if it's going to... Definitely on a carrier it'll be okay. In fact, if you're one jump away from your carrier, or if you're a one carrier jump away from your carrier, you're only 5 each jumps on the ship, so Did you have to fit all your Thargoid stuff on the Cobra Mark 5 to get in the Maelstrom then? Blocked what? Come on. Stop getting off. Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they'd done away with the caustic zone and stuff. I don't know if you guys watched Burpitt's breakdown of 2024. It's a really good watch. When he listed all the different things that had happened this year, it's quite staggering how much kind of content they've put in, I guess. Oh, something else here. Ammonia, methane and nitrogen. Exactly a third of the atmospheres. Oh, what's the chances of that? Everything's split down the middle, 3 to 3 ways. Nice world though. Oh, there's something not here. There it is. So yeah, I think that's so. I think the nebula's too far to do in the one run, but that's 3,000 light years away. How far away is it now? They changed the bindings here. Or does it just mean using the wrong buttons? Yeah. 700 light years we've went. That's okay. Not as good as the Mandalay, but still decent. But we're going to head back to Colonia now because we don't want to go away out to deep space. That's no what we want to do. We're going to head back to my fleet carrier because they were saying in the patch that they had corrected a problem with the barman, which was affecting the material trading. So we'll go and give that a test, see if it's working again. The old tunnels are quite long, eh? The old Braben tunnels are definitely lots happening with the servers, I guess. Ah, that didn't stop working there. I was wondering if I'd clicked the screen. Did I honk it? Forgot to honk it. Missed that damn mouse. I had to completely rebuild this ship for the ground up. I think the only two pieces in it that were the original were the lightweight armour and the fuel tank. I think everything else is new, so... This is okay to fly, guys. This is good. Feels nice. We'll need to go down to a planet surface, I guess, and land on it. Oh, this could be it, maybe. Far away is this? Oh, I keep doing that by mistake. Nothing's far enough away. I've done it again. Bloody thing. Where are you? Where are you? can't find it. Where is it? Why am I only 86? Huh. There it is. That was annoying. Here's the nebula. Opening up there, that cloud, to let us in. Bodies 20. Somebody's been here before. Oh. No an Earth-like so close, but it's no cigar, I don't think. We're not getting any distant systems. It sucks. Not unlandable there either. Oh, wrong button. You're late. Hello, Serious Sam. Hang on a minute, dear. Tell him I'm streaming. Oh, they must be. How do I write back to him? Honestly, it's a pain in the arse, this. I would imagine they guys are into the Titan. They'll be all over it like a rash. I wonder how long it's going to take to kill. Oh, I'm getting invited. I'll maybe do that after I finish the stream. Is there a community goal? Is there? I didn't even know there was a community goal. Oh, that's funny, because I was saying to Andy the day that there's not been anybody moaning that there's no any CGs, so... Well, we're going back to Carcosa, so we can nick into the big Robertson Rock station and go and see what a CG is all about. Did you see the CG blog twat? Do you know about what it's about? There must be something good if there's an active reward. Some new module they're making, maybe. Ooh. Let's get the lowdown in this, shall we? Double engineered SCO frameshift drives, one of each all sizes. Oh my god. Yeah, that doesn't. The content doesn't surprise me. The reward is cool though. That's them just making sure people do the Titan. That's them ending the Thargoid War. That's what that is. That's really cool though. The problem is I have to go in Cosmic to do that. That's the problem. Cosmic's the guy who does that. So we'll go and dock on this first. And we'll go and check the bar and see if the bar thing's working. Because that was bugged for me last time. You're gonna go back to get the reward. You've not wanted to do a single fucking thing on the Thargoids, really? Seriously? This Thargoid content is not getting any interest to me. One of each ship. Double engineered SCO drives. I wonder what the double engineering is. Does it say? Increased range and what? What would be good double engineering? Increased range and... I don't know. How would they double engineer it? How can we no double engineer ourselves? We should be able to double engineer. One Titan run for the CG reward. Holy goodness, that's good. Right, let's go check there. Do you see what I mean about getting distracted? This is why I never plan a stream. There's just no point. Fast boot sequence and FSD range. Fuck me gently, that's so cool. Fast boot sequence in it, it's got to be FSD range, it must be. Or is gain you fast beat sequence and you engineer it yourself, is that what it's doing? Oh, that's really cool. That would be good for the escape ships. SCO drive, fast boot sequence and FSD range. Whoa. So I had the bug. Twice I had the bug. Once when Rusty was on late at night and I was trying to get him some mats for the engineers in Colonia on his Oliver Hardy account. And then the second time was when I was trying to get them to Andy, and because I was maybe going to be a wee bit later in that night. And he wasn't sure if he had them all. Turns out he did, so that was cool. So what I've got to try and do, I couldn't get them out the bag, if I remember correctly. Couldn't get them out the bag, so let's see what happens. Data, classic entertainment, digital designs. They didn't know the difference between the stolen and the non-stolen, I think. Oh, right. Still got them separated. So I tried to give you faction associates. Transfer. Data. Faction associates. Classic entertainment, that'll do. I would say you've not fixed the problem. Source transferred field. Selected resources are no longer available. That's even worse. That's even worse. Hang on, maybe they're the stolen ones. Hold it a minute. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. No, I can't get them at all. Nah, this problem's not went away, dudes. This is still here. Selected resources are no longer available. I don't think it's fixed. At least not for me. I'm fairly certain that repair was one of the things I was saying about. No doubt there's some kind of mitigation clause in place if it doesn't get fixed at all, but At least they're trying, that's the main thing, so. Oh, I don't know where the steps are. At the front, at the front. At the front, okay. Cool. I didn't know where the steps in were. Right, we're going to go to the Robertson Rock and we will look at the... Should be able to see the CG for there. Boom. 9.32 million meters. I mean, overcharging the score might not be a good idea. I didn't even look for a community goal earlier today. Didn't even think to. And I'm saying to you earlier on, Andy, that it's funny that nobody's been moaning about no CGs in the game for long enough. But I guess if you want the war done, this is the way to go about it. Right, let's have a look at what we're getting. I think I'll take this opportunity though to go for a wee quick bio. Be back in a tick. I am back. Right, okay. Battle for Sol. Destroy the Kiko. Right, okay. Oh, I think that's close to where I am. Rescue ship. Oh. 5,753 contributors. Wow. 8 tiers. 8 tiers of madness. There's going to be some rewards in this. What the fuck? Look at this. 262 million credits earned so far. Information. Last remaining Titan Thargoid. Thargoid Titan Kohiko is now vulnerable. Rescue ships Hutner and Cornwallis are set. Sell all necessary modules for the mission. And Aegis scanners will record any damage inflicted on the Kohiko by individual ships. So pilots will not need to register at a port prior to participation. Oh. Those who do wish to register manually can do so at the rescue ship Hutner in the Luton star system. Aegis, on behalf of multiple corporations supporting the initiative, is offering the following rewards. All participants will receive a SCO-enabled FSD, pre-engineered with increased range and fast boot sequence, and unlocked experimentals. One of each Class 287 FSD will be provided. Oh my god. Credit awards will be distributed according to contribution levels. Standard arts and credit rewards for damaging the Titan will remain available. Begins on the 12th of December and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Oh, if the Titan Kohiko is not destroyed within the week, the pledge rewards will not be available. Nightmare. Please note that if you have any crew members, a portion of the combat bonds will automatically be assigned to them. Only direct damage to the Titan will count towards your contribution. Oh, that is good, isn't it? See, it's kind of a reason to go back to the bubble, Andy. You are correct, as I knew you would be. So this is a bit of a game changer, isn't it? I suppose you could park up on the carrier and I could drive it back if you want to. Don't know how bad the jumps are right enough, but even if it went halfway, it's let's say a journey, isn't it? Increased range and fast boot sequence and other engineering benefits. Oh, why did they do this when we're out here? This is why you should be able to get your commanders back there through a Stargate or something. There's only one thing for it. As the Russell reveals it's time for jelly sweeties. Today's delight is fruit pastels. There is way too much happening in this game now. And that's a good thing, but oh my god, try to get it all done. So yeah, the Cobra Mark 5 is awesome. Definitely another awesome ship they've added right at the death of the year. Definitely going to be a fight up and a toss up between it and the Mandalay for some carrier exploration action, I think. I still think the Mandalay will be a lot of people's go-to choice, but depending on the distance, that extra speed can be really cool. As for what the ship can do, well, it is a bit of an interesting dilemma we've got here. Flat out exploration, it's going to be of a light year range, just slightly above what we used to have back in the day. A lot of people would have done less light year range than this when they did Distant Worlds 2, so. But there is the added benefit of the absolutely insane speeds under SCO. You'd need to go back to the Bubble Andy and buy the anti-pulse thing. Some caustic sinks. I think everything's available to buy now though. Or at least take repair limpets or decontamination ones, will you? I don't honestly know what ships I've got left back in the bubble. I think I've got my stuff with me. Let's have a look. Oh look, a Cobra Mark 3 right beside a Cobra Mark 4. Oh, that's in shinny. Right beside a Cobra Mark. Oh no, that's an asp. They're the Cobra there. All of them. That one's in Carcosa. That one's in Carcosa. That's how I'd be getting back, for sure. Carcosa. Vulture. Tidy. Type 8. Man, I can't even remember. What was my Thargoid ship? The Type 10 really should be the Thargoid ship, shouldn't it? That's my Thargoid one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the other guy? That was the Thargoid one. You're no heading back to the bubble now, are you, Andy? Okay, so I never quite finished this graph that I was making. Can I share this? Let's see if I can share this on OBS. Let's see if it can be done. OBS. Try again. So I'm not exactly sure how YouTube is going to cope with this, but you guys can let me know. So when I made the graphs up on one of my other streams, I used a website called Desmos. Desmos.com. It's a graphing calculator, and here it is here. And basically, what I've got here on the formulas is the characteristics of the Class A frameshift drive at its maximum thrust and zero thrust. So the red one there is maximum thrust, and the blue one Y2 is maybe doing a bit. there is the minimum thrust, and N is the size of the fuel tank. And really what it's telling us is that the 16-ton tank at maximum speed has got about 3.4, 3.5 minutes before it runs out of fuel. And you get 3.6 minutes with the other one. And the gap between these two here isn't wide enough for you to go further. Isn't wide enough for you to cover the distance you would like to cover under the red drive any faster. But the gap is wide enough that you can go further for the amount of fuel available. It just takes you longer to get there. And by all accounts, it's just over another minute. These dotted lines are 25% fuel, 10% fuel, and obviously the bottom one's when you run out. So 2.6287 minutes into the flight, you'll get into 25% fuel on the fast speed, and 2.7 you will be getting to the 20% fuel on the slower speed. And I calculated down here the distances you would travel. We were doing some work to check it, how long it would take you to get to Hutton, how much fuel it would need to get to Hutton Orbital. So a Cobra could probably make it with 80 ton. But this one, the speed is roughly 7,000 times the speed of light. And what did that number say again? 2.6287. $2.6287. So if you just went kind of with the SCO as it was and used a 5A, and you would go 1.1 million light seconds before you'd run out of fuel, which is an absolutely insane amount of distance. So that's a really good website if you're into maths for graphing stuff. I thought I'd share it because that's how I did it, and if I get a chance I'll finish the graphs up that I'm making and post them in some forum somewhere. Anyhow, my 2 hours is up, and I think I've probably exhausted what I wanted to say about the Cobra Mark 5. It's a great wee ship, and you're going to be able to do lots of little things really well, if not as good as the ship that's made for that purpose, which is kind of what Frontier did say on the tin, I guess. And now with that new CG in the go, a lot of us are going to be considering out in Colonia, do we fly back? What do we do? Because it is a really good reward getting all of them new modules and stuff. Especially now that the module storage has been upped. Although I haven't actually checked that module storage thing. I don't know if they're even mentioning a number now. I never noticed any numbers. 194 all modules. I don't know if there's any release date when the Cobra Mark 5 will be coming out for purchase. But it's definitely one to buy. It looks nice, it flies nice, it scores brilliantly. It's the fastest ship in the block, really. Kinda by a fair way, I guess. I think the T8's the second fastest, if I remember correctly. So, my next stream, I probably will go back to do some No Man's Skying, but I can't go through this week without some Titan action, because it's the end of the... It's the end of the Thargoids as we know it. It's the end of the Goids as we know it. Oh, oops. So let's see how the war effort is. The war effort at the moment. I looked at this earlier today, and the first heart had a little bit bitten off it. No, that one. The first heart is gone. Oh my god. By the way, that means that the first heart is gone, but it also means that the second one's probably got some bits, major bits taken off it as well, so yeah, at some point we're going to need to look at getting these hit points in. Although I really do think this is going to be dead by the end of the week. 5,000 people subbed. Maybe 5,003, I don't know. So I'm sorry for the late start, guys, and I'm sorry for the preparation being all to cock, but that's life, I guess. The Mark 5 is definitely getting a thumbs up for me. I'm going to put at the bottom of the a link to Burr's video on what we've had in 2024 for Elite Dangerous. I think it's worth watching, and it just shows how much content has come our way. And let's hope 2025 can start off with colonisation and give us some more as the year progresses. So next up for me, it'll definitely be some Thargoid action, some No Man's Sky action, and thanks very much for watching. Please like the videos; it really does help the old algorithm. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time I stream. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.